Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Mike here with another video. So, as y'all saw, graduation was a week and a half ago. It was a busy season, things are good. It was a lot better than I expected. Like slightly different than what I thought it was gonna be. Because one thing that was interesting is how usually they start playing like the graduation song, have everyone walk in and all that stuff. You're like, nah. Get your cap and gown, like get this card, go ahead and sit down. And then we just then we start playing the songs and everything like that. And then the only time that you're walking is whenever you're walking out of the arena. So like, okay, slightly different, but again, not bad. Just different, just something I'm not used to. I'm like, okay, it's all good, it's all good. Graduation was dope. Like I said, my best friend drove down from Georgia, from Atlanta, 10.5 hour drive one way. So I'm like, and I haven't seen him in like 5 years, like five, almost 6 years. Last time I saw him was his baby dedication when he dedicated his son. So it was, the man tears were real. I ain't even gonna front. The man tears were real, bruh. Um, but again, Dre, I see you. I appreciate you, fam. I love you. Wishing you the best. We gotta connect, sooner than that. I know my fault too. My fault too. I'm not the best with communicating with people. I'm trying to work on that, but love you, bro. Um, Again, the whole graduation weekend, it was dope. It was busy. Um, get home at 2 o'clock and I'm fighting for my cap and gown. That whole thing with that. But the purpose of this video, like the title says, I just graduated with my doctorate. What's next? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with this fancy piece of paper that I got? And your boy, I like my fancy pieces of paper. But what am I gonna do with this one? So, what is going on right now is there's a lot of things that's going on at my main job. I have to assist with the presentation next week for our SME group, subject matter experts. I'm one of the subject matter experts for our Get Active group. So I have that. And I have to double check. It's actually like in 2 weeks. Oh, that was fast. In like 2 weeks, I'm going to Portland to do some in-person coaching. That came a lot faster than I thought it was going to come. The week after that is the graduation cruise. So looking forward to that. We had one excursion we canceled because you're climbing up a lighthouse, which can be a lot for people. So I'm like, hey, I get it. I don't mind at all. Save me $1. I don't mind at all. So we got that stuff at the main job. Depending on what they say, I'm still waiting to hear back from my boss. I may be going to Texas in October to do another set of in-person coaching. My 5-year anniversary at this job is coming up in November, so that's happening. They have a new contract that they're launching, so there's stuff going on with that. There's some moving pieces with that. So maybe doing some more hiring and just shuffling people around. So I'm still trying to see what's going on with that. So that's a big thing. There's a lot of moving pieces right now, and it's good things. It's good things. One thing I can say is that organizational growth is really, really good. As far as vertical growth positions for me, I'm not sure. Okay, I don't think we're getting that many more people on my level or the level under me. So vertical growth positions, I'm not sure that's going to look like. So taking things in my own hands, and I know I'm late. I know. I finally downloaded ChatGPT. I'm like, hey ChatGPT, I got this. What do you recommend? I want to go into management. What do you recommend? So give me some ideas. I'm like, okay, cool. Talk to one of my mentors. I was like, hey, this is, I'm just trying to think about, my next steps. This is what I was thinking of. I went to ChatGPT. This is what it said. What are your thoughts? And he's like, I like these ideas. Go ahead and try to make these plays. I'm like, all right, dope. I like this. So what I'm doing right now, I've actually already started studying because, me, it's the island blood. I can't sit down for too long. I'm actually going. I think I probably told you about this before. I actually started studying for my Lean Six Sigma certification, the green belt. So there's technically 5-6 levels. So there's the white belt, yellow belt, green belt, black belt, and master black belt. The white and yellow belt, they're like you can bypass those things. Like if you have any kind of management experience, you just bypass those things. Don't worry about it. The green belt is pretty much where a lot of people start off at, especially if you have managerial experience. Be like, hey, this is pretty much the best place to start, and you have to, it's like lean processes. So the Lean Six Sigma is two different things. It's a lean process and a Six Sigma process. They're two different things that are coming together. And pretty much what it is it's a process improvement certification that helps with just cutting out waste, just improving processes. Make sure that you're doing things efficiently. That's good for the company. It's good for the members, while not wasting too much inventory, time, product, so on and so forth. There's been a couple of videos that I've seen that I've been using to study. So I've been getting some studying in, and then there's a course that I found. There's one course I saw. I was like, okay, cool. Looking at the individual price and looking at the price of this one, I'm just like, I'm going with the other one because your boy ain't made out money yet, and the other one's expensive. Granted, it has school name recognition with it, so that's one thing. However, that's probably, from what I saw, that's probably the biggest benefit is the school name recognition. So if you want the school name recognition, that is one route to go. But they said if you don't need the school recognition, it's not mandatory. And I also don't know, while I was doing my digging, they actually have specific ones for healthcare per se. They actually have healthcare scenarios in them. So that's another route that you can go. I'm going to do my basic Lean Six Sigma certification, like the basic one instead of the healthcare certification, because it's like I can do both. I can translate both. I think, especially with the education I have, the experience I have, just the understanding of different things I've had. I think I can translate. I can translate them. So I'm not too worried about doing the healthcare versus the traditional. I'm not too worried about that. So I'm doing my Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification. I found the provider I want to do it with. I'm watching some videos. The videos I found are long. Like the one I'm watching right now is 8 hours long. And that's one video. The first video I saw was 6.5 hours from a different group. So actually, scratch that, wrong. The first video I saw was like 16 different parts, very, very short. It's like between 2 minutes and 16 minutes, so easy digestible. So I'm not sure how long it was in total. The second video, just one video, 6.5 hours long. This one is literally titled "How to Pass Lean Six Sigma Green Belt." Sorry, I got a message. I got a call. I know exactly what's going on. So the video I'm watching right now is titled "How to Pass Lean Six Sigma in 24 Hours" or something like that. I'm not sure they mean that you can pass it, just saying you can pass it in 24 hours, or if the videos are 24 hours long. Because, like I said, the first video is over 8 hours long. It's a lift, bro. It's a lift. So I'm watching that video. There's 3 parts. There's 3 parts to that one. So I'm gonna be looking into those videos. That video, saga, if you will, because it's a saga. I'm like, bro, this thing is longer than Marvel movies. I'm like, bro, this is long as heck. I'll be watching those videos, getting some studying in. And then, thankfully I have a 3-day weekend coming up. So I'm like, dope. So I got a 3-day weekend coming up and payday coming up. So I'm like, dope. Let's make some moves. So what I'm planning on doing is probably this weekend, next week, sometime like that. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for the Lean Six Sigma certification and get that knocked out. I was doing some research on it. I'm like, hey, I can definitely do this. The amount of questions that you have to get that's doable. The amount of options, it's a doable certification. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough because the process improvement stuff with that. Okay, that makes sense. But if you know my story, you already know what the big but is. Statistics. It's always math. Always math. I was like, bruh, it's always math. It's always math. So I'm going to be at the go through that stuff again. Like some stuff makes sense, like, oh yeah, mean, median, mid range, standard deviations, all that stuff. I understand those concepts, but for some reason when I see it like being played out, your boy's brain just goes foggy. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. So I'm gonna start dedicating a little more time. It's because what I did a couple of times is on my morning walks is like, hey, I'm walking a good pace. For me is a good pace, like 6.5 incline, 3.7 speed, so a little brisk, get my little sweat on for like a good 40 minutes or so. Play a video. I usually watch it like 1.5 speed because I usually watch the videos at like 1.75 speed. I'm trying to like really, really dive and pay attention. Then listen at like 1.5 speed to kind of like slow things down. If I'm just trying to get through it, then listen at 2 speed. But I typically watch those like 1.5 speed to kind of like digest things and try to understand it a little bit better. I've been watching that like 1.5 speed. So I'm going to have some notes to check out, but while I'm checking out those notes, I'm actually gonna play this video so I can get some studying and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get some studying in with that. Talk to my mentor. He said he wants me to join the ACHE, the American College of Healthcare Executives. So he said do that. He's like, there's no certification you have to do with that to apply for it. It's just dollars. So I got to do that. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that aspect, but I got to do that also. And then looking into that, they said that there are some CEUs you have to do like as you're progressing and everything like that. And then after like being like that director level leadership for like 3, 4, 5 plus years, then there's a certification, FACHE, I think it is. It's like a Fellow of American College of Healthcare Executives or something like that. That is not required, but it's highly, 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 highly recommended. And that certification gives you more oomph, if you will. You're trying to go for those like high executive level, C-suite level roles. So that's your boy's long-term game plan. So the short-term game plan, do this Lean Six Sigma certification. I'll take you guys a long way, probably while I'm trying to get some studying in. So sign for the Lean Six Sigma, get that knocked out. I'll join the ACHE. Network. I can put that on my resume. I can put the Lean Six Sigma on my resume. Get my name out there a little bit. Try to blow up my LinkedIn a little bit because I gotta admit, I've been slacking on my LinkedIn. I get on there every now and then, but not as much as I need to. So I need to start working on my LinkedIn a little bit more, so I can put all those different things on my LinkedIn, kind of get my name out there a little bit, and then talking to ChatGPT, because remember, I told my boss this a while ago. Oh yeah, you see the hands, yeah. You see, your boy's still been in the gym. All those calluses, your boy's been in the gym. Yeah, but talking to my boss, months ago. He's like, yeah. So what's your goal after graduation? And I was like, hey, there's a position for me to move up here. I want to move up here. But if not, then I don't mind looking externally. He's like, okay, that makes sense. The thing that makes things difficult is I had my mid-year review on Monday, and it actually went really, really well. So it makes things a little bit more difficult. It's like, and then he's like, yeah, it's like people are saying the things that you're doing. But like whenever you're assisting things, like we just want your voice out there a little bit more often. So okay, cool. So I've been trying to, like, whenever there's me, I've been trying to like speak up a little bit more, because we've had a lot of meetings, in these past 3 days. So kind of speak a little more and like get my voice out there a little bit more. That's something I've been trying to do, and I want to try to keep doing going forward. Remember, I applied for another position. Another thing that my boss's boss said is she wants me to narrow down my focus on things that I'm trying to apply for, because she's like, you've been applying for a lot of things. Like, I'm trying to grow, and she's like, I appreciate that, but it's just like a scatter shot. When you're scattering things, you don't have that laser focus. Then it's like, okay, that makes sense. So again, I had a great review. That makes things a little more difficult. Then it's like, But talking to ChatGPT, they're like, hey, if you're trying to make these moves by January, February, then you gotta start applying. You gotta start doing this process by like October. So a month and a half. But I already started doing the process, so make things a little bit easier. Save me a couple of dollars, like not save me a couple of dollars, but kind of spread out the wealth a little bit. Can do something now, can do something, in September a little bit. So it makes things a little bit easier that way for your boy. So those are some things I'm doing right now is signing up for the Lean Six Sigma Green Belt, sign up for the ACHE, get that knocked out. Oh, again, I said my graduation, my cap and gown finally came, so I actually have my graduation picture scheduled for this coming Saturday. So I can finally get those taken care of. I'm probably gonna do like three outfit changes. The cap and gown, the red suit, because that red suit's fire, and there's another fit that I bought not too long ago, because now you need more clothes. I'm like, so so me and my lady, we went, she got rid of all my clothes. Not literally all my clothes, but like 70% of my clothes. I'm just like, I like this shirt though. And she's like, nah, Chuck. I'm like, but we went to Ross. Don't sleep on Ross. Ross got some good stuff. So I went to Ross, got some new clothes there. And then went to Kohl's, I think it was. Got some new jeans there. So I got a new fit that I'm gonna rock. So that's gonna be my casual fit for the graduation pictures. It's gonna be pretty fly. So I like it. But yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be 4 changes of clothes. I got the stuff for the graduation fit, and then just like my regular clothes, just like I'm like chill out, because I'm probably gonna chill with the fam afterwards. Again, be like low key vibes type thing. So I'm like, I got like 4, 5, 6 pairs of clothes in my car, just kind of switch things out. I'm like, the costume changes it's gonna be insane. So a lot of costume changes. It's gonna be busy. So those are the big things that happen. Another thing that happened, kind of ran to the side, but also has to go with this, is I actually was finally able to open up my Roth IRA. So I know, mad late, but again, when was the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. The second best time? Right now. So I finally able to open my Roth IRA. I'm trying to get a link to my bank account so I can start dropping some money in there. And doing some research, you can deposit $7,000 a year. But that compound interest though. Compound interest, man. I'm telling you, that's called like the 8th wonder of the world, something like that. Well, technically, if you're a wrestling fan, it's like the 9th wonder of the world, because Andre the Giant. I digress. But if y'all ain't got your Roth IRA, try to get that money diversified, because you got your 401k with your job. You gotta get your Roth IRA, start stacking up that cash. It just builds up your overall wealth portfolio, man. And plus, you seen people, you seen the grannies and grandpas working at your Taco Bells, your Walmart, stuff like that, because I gotta go back to work because I don't have enough saved. This helps prevent it. So the earlier you can get that stuff taken care of, the earlier you can start, investing in your Roth IRAs, your 401ks. Do it. If you have your money in a regular bank account, find a high yield savings account. Put your money in a high yield savings account. That's also something I did last week. That I put the vast majority of my money in my high yield savings account, and had like my basic bills just for like a couple months in my regular checking account. So it's like, oh, I got bills paid, bam, 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 knock it out that way. I also only keep a certain amount of money in there. And again, another thing I think I told you guys, I actually got my first credit card. I know, mad late, but again, I grew up hearing, oh, credit cards are the devil. Don't have credit cards. Da, 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 da. So I stuck with that. And one of my friends was like, hey, you need a credit card. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get a credit card until someone can tell me how to use it properly. Because just like any kind of weapon, or any fire, or a pew pew, or anything like that, it's like, hey, these things can save or destroy. Just depends on the person on the other side. And I want it to be a helpmate, and I have to be a destroyer of me. I'm like, hey, if I don't know how to use this thing properly, just like with a pew pew or something else, I don't want to use it because instead of helping me, it can hurt me. And we've all seen the videos, and we know the debt, and it's a mess. So I'm like, hey, teach me how to use this properly, and I'll be about it. If you can't teach me how to use it properly, I'm not touching it. That was me. I'm not touching it if you can't teach me how to use it properly. So I finally got my first credit card. I've been learning about it, using it. It's been going pretty good. The thing that makes it easier is that it's connected to my bank account, so if I see a balance on there, to the balance out type thing. So it's been pretty chill. So I got that. Those are the big things I've done. Sorry, I just saw some weird on my computer. So yeah, so those are the next steps. I know, kind of start rambling on a little bit, but those are the next steps for your boy. Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification. Join the ACHE. Sorry, just got another text message. No, Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification. Join the ACHE. See how much money I can put into my Roth IRA. Graduation pictures on Saturday. Those are the big 4 things I'm working on right now. And then, keep using this credit card properly. Keep learning about it, making sure that I'm using it instead of it using me. Because we know. So that's another thing. Oh, another thing I didn't tell you. This is not really about doctoral journey, my next steps after school. But your boy is actually down 14 pounds since March. Because I've been working with my trainer, working with my coach, and everything like that. Been having all the different health issues. That's a whole nother thing. But since I started, I was like, it was like March. I'm like, I'm trying to get in better shape. Want to try to get abs popping. They still ain't popping because there's been a bunch of stuff going on. But again, your boy is down 14 pounds. I was 198 in March. I'm 180. My last weigh-in, 184. So again, the extra weight's coming off. Your boy still pushes some heavy weights. I'm just gonna keep pushing as hard as I can, see what I can get to. But your boy got some big plans for that. So I'm working on that, and then we'll see. Another thing I gotta figure out is how much money I should put into my Roth IRA versus how much money I should save. Because again, your boy's trying to buy a property, trying to buy a house next year. So your boy got a lot of moves, planning a lot of things going on in the noggin right here. So I'm gonna probably start writing these things down just so I can kind of digest it a little bit better. You know what I mean? So try to work on that a little bit. But your boy is moving, your boy is pushing, your boy can't sit still. But yeah, probably in about another week and a half, 2 weeks, your boy may have another fancy piece of paper. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Again, I say I got some new subscribers, so all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. I know that there are so many different channels on YouTube. I know you're subscribed to all these different people, but I appreciate you subscribing to me. Again, I'm just a dude trying to improve myself and trying to improve myself for my future family. That's it. But again, if there's any questions, comments, concerns you guys have about school, what it's like to go from failing in school to graduating with a doctorate. 3.93 GPA, part of the 0.2% of the country. You want to know what it's like to go from that. You want to know about martial arts. You want to know about what it's like to be a physical therapy assistant. What it's like to be in lower middle management. Anything you got. Weightlifting tips, nutrition advice. Let your boy know. Let me know what you guys want to see so I can provide it for you guys. Again, I'm here to help you guys out as much as I can to help myself out. I'm just being honest. But again, I enjoy helping people. I enjoy teaching. Which is funny because I'm not a teacher and I don't like school. But I digress. That's a whole nother video. Another thing, there's a important video I'm planning on recording probably Sunday or so. There more likely gonna be some man tears. I ain't even gonna front. There's probably gonna be some man tears. We'll see how that goes. But that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Again, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for staying on my face for a good 25 minutes. But until next time, later.